The toddler playground is open for play, and you can see many people taking advantage of that. But it's this playground that was the site of the fire that remains closed. And while some residents have managed to gain access, there's still many questions left unanswered. Amanda, I'm here in front of that parking garage on Erskine Place where that driver was eventually arrested by police officers, but not before an intense chase down, all caught on video that you need to see to believe. Francis says typically when a package is delivered, the worker opens the unlocked gate and leaves the package either in the mailbox or in front of the door. But that wasn't the case with this worker. Phase 3 means tenants have been moved from these buildings, which are part of the old Lambert houses, into this new building, which has 279 units. Now the old buildings will be demolished to make room for 4 new buildings on the site. You're going to want to mark your calendar, because if the next time you go to undock one of these is after January 5th, you will be paying more by the minute. This is what the price hikes will look like. The restored vintage trains feature 8 cars that ran the lettered lines during the 1930s through the 1970s. And when they're not in use during the holiday season, they're on display at the New York Transit Museum.
And for those shopping for kitchen cabinets themselves, it may be best to get those orders in sooner rather than later, because Mariki Kitchen says those prices could keep going way up.
The city is urging people to stay at home during the winter weather, and some people getting a head start on those stay-at-home mornings and avoiding the crowds here altogether by instead opting to place delivery orders. This might look like your average van, but when you step in, you realize there's a lot more happening inside. Come take a look. It's meant to be really easy for customers. You come pick out your favorite toy, purchase it at the register, and then put it into the donation box, where then it goes into the hands of a local child.
Kids and parents are demanding answers as a damaged playground in Coney Island remains unchanged more than a year after a fire. Tonight, News 12's Alexa Speciale is taking action, trying to find out when children could get the chance to play on fixed equipment once again.
This melted plastic is what remains of parts of the Astor Levy Park playground. It's a reminder of the fire that crippled the community playground last September. Now, nearly 15 months later, kids are still met with a locked fence when they try to play at the park.
At first, kids started jumping over the fences, and then they started breaking it down, and they still play. And a huge chunk of the playground burnt down, and it's not really fun like that.
9-year-old Sarah Adoyan started a petition calling on the city to fully restore the park. And her father says the playground as it stands is a major safety concern.
Kids jumping from the fences and then playing, it's half burned, there are chemicals, burn chemicals there. And it's dangerous, like there are sharp edges, right? It's very dangerous for the kids.
The toddler playground is open for play, and you can see many people taking advantage of that. But it's this playground that was the site of the fire that remains closed. And while some residents have managed to gain access, there's still many questions left unanswered.
News 12 reached out to NYC Parks, and it says it expects repairs to be completed by the spring. But residents want more details.
There's no clear timeline. They don't say anything about, when they are going to open it, what kind of park it's going to be. There is no clear plan.
City Council member Ina Vernikov, who represents the area, said in a statement that she has received the same response from the Parks Department. And she wrote in part, "We hear the community's concerns and will continue pushing to make sure Parks fixes it as quickly as possible." In Coney Island, Alexa Speciale, News 12 Brooklyn.
Alexa, thank you.
Step aboard this subway car and get a blast to the past, all the way back to the 1930s. Ceiling fans, rattan seats, and exposed light bulbs defined a ride underground 100 years ago. Even the advertisements are signs of the times. And now, for the next month, subway riders will have the chance to see it all for themselves.
It's cool to see how things have changed, especially older brands and stuff.
The wicker seats and different technology and how it slowly progresses, the little stepping stones to progress.
The holiday nostalgia rides are an annual tradition offered by the MTA and the New York Transit Museum.
Whether you're a tourist or a native New Yorker, here it's just a reminder of how great and magical the city can be.
The restored vintage trains feature 8 cars that ran the lettered lines during the 1930s through the 1970s. And when they're not in use during the holiday season, they're on display at the New York Transit Museum.
The train will run across the Uptown F and Q lines, and many New Yorkers say they can't wait to see it in action.
Right now, more than ever, we have to look back to New York history, so I think it's really awesome. I'd love to go for a ride.
The holiday nostalgia train operates every Sunday in December from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. For the full schedule, you can go to our website at news12.com. So keep an eye out, because you may just have a chance to step into a different decade. In downtown Brooklyn, Alexa Speciale, News 12.